Okay guys, we've got a good video for you this week. A couple of different things we've had going on. We put a breaker on our 20 tonner. So we'll watch that break up some of those large lumps of concrete that we had from the top clamp that we're putting in. We also have got our grapple being assembled and put on our mini digger, so we had to put a new service line on that, so you'll see that happening. Unfortunately, didn't quite get it working, but we'll have to have a look at that next week when I'm sure we'll get it up and running. And then I had to do some mending on the dryer, put a new cleaning auger in, which has been down for ages, so I'm glad we managed to do that, and some louvers on the top to start catching the fines coming out. And then finally I went off and swapped some of the oaks that we'd felled for some slab wood from the local sawmill. So we'll just go over and see that happening. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like it, please think about subscribing, and we'll go from there. Cheers. Hey guys, we're just in the yard. I think Barry is in here making our collar for our grab. All right, Barry.
Yeah.
Making the collar for our grab.
Yeah.
Good work. Looking nice.
Will
And they're
be.
putting the block on outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got to get the hoses for this, eh?
Yeah. We'll do that.
Yeah. All right. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good, good. Okay, guys, we're just going to have a look at the Kubota, see what it's going to go on with this. Because we want 4 taps on it to do the rotator and open the grab up and down. So yeah, we'll just wander over and have a look. So that's the inside of the machine. Don't know how anybody knows what's going where, but that's what we're going to ask for. Put another service pipe along the boom there. So these are new, this is new line here, then you're going to put another line, that's the repair line that goes on top, the blue, but this whole line here is all new, all the way back. Okay, I get you. And then you put this in new through here, and then that does the open and close, and that does the rotate.
That does open and close,
yeah,
and that does your rotate.
Right, fantastic, mate. That's brilliant then. So
Happy?
yeah, very good if it works. And it's in the cab, is it, on one of the buttons?
It's on 2 buttons.
Okay, let's go and have a look.
So it's going to be on them 2 red buttons
Oh,
there.
I see. Yeah, on top. Yeah.
One left, one right.
Brilliant.
That's it.
Great job.
Job done.
Okay, thank you very much, mate. That's
problem.
absolutely brilliant. God, it's a fair amount of work. You had to take it all apart here, isn't it? Yeah.
All that were forward to put wiring through.
Yeah, so it can do it. Right, I see. Okay. Christ. Oh, well, good job then. Glad you're here. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, guys, so that is going to be so useful to have that rotator. At the moment, all the logs that we're doing is with that log grab there, which is great. When you're stacking up on this tarmac, it's nice and level, you can pick the logs up. But as soon as you're in the wood and the machine is slightly level, one of the prongs digs in the ground, the other prong is up in the air. It's just really imprecise, you can't see it. So that's going to give us the ability to select out sticks out of trees and what have you, anything nice and straight, and then we can cut them to length and just save a lot of timber rather than throwing them through the chipper. that will really give us a lot more flexibility in choosing out sticks that we need. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that in action. Okay guys, so I've just got a new gearbox here that failed. We've got cleaning augers which run, there's an auger in that silver tube, and it takes the fines out of the wood chip that fall out through the louver grills. I've taken off the old gearbox that sits on that auger spike there basically. I've got to put that new one on, so I've got to take the motor apart that runs there, change over the wiring, and then put the new gearbox on. So I'll get on and do that. Ray's just doing a bit of mowing, keeping the whole place neat and tidy. I'll have to do this bank as well. This is just a little bit of wildflower that has come up, makes it look quite nice. But yeah, we're just Ray doing a bit of a maintenance job on just mowing everything, keeping all the weeds back, because before you know it, it all overgrows. So just all part of the running there. Okay guys, here's the old gearbox. So I've got to take off this plate, take off this one, put that on there, and then I can plug it in. Taking a photo of these electrics and hopefully put the wire in. There's an earth line down there. And here's the old motor, which is out of the box now, and the wire's just sitting up there in that gap there. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay guys, I took off this old collar off the motor and I put this new one on, and then that's going to sit on there because there's no sort of rubber grommet spike. That's the shaft that will go through there. But what I might do first is I've wired it all up, I hope, and I'll just see if it runs first off. I got the wires in the right way rather than struggle to put it all on. So let's give it a go. Okay, there she is running. I think that's turning the right way. So now I've got to try and install it in here, and so yeah, that's going to be my next little task. Okay, there we go, that dust auger is now cleaning. That's been quite a saga, that one, guys. Now in place there and turning, but at first I wasn't sure what the problem was, so I thought it might be this starter motor here. So we got a new one of those, we replaced that, we changed the starter's motors over because there's another one on the other side. It wasn't that. We swapped the motors over. Only when I started to see the motor smoking there that I realised that it was probably a blockage, and it was probably the gearbox. But yeah, that is now working very well. It's actually piling out the stuff. I hope you can see that. And yeah, otherwise I've got to open up those top two doors and clean it out manually every week, which is a real pain. So yeah, happy about that. Okay guys, we're just down at the workshop. We've got some louvers that we need to adjust to the dryer to catch the fines, to stop it going all over the yard and back into the box. So that's what Barry's just doing behind me there, cutting them off so they can fit on the dryer unit. I'll go up there in a second, put it on, and we'll see how they fit. Okay guys, so here's the plate. Just cut that line out the side, and they're going to go up here. I hope that's going to capture the hot air. We can expel the fines back into the box here. So I'm going to see if I can bolt those on and see how they fit. Okay guys, so that's the lever put in place there. And you can see all the dust inside here. That all's going to get captured out. I'm going to put a tube that throws it back into the box and get back into recycling, and then it's caught by our fines box. And we just had to adjust down the side here to make that fit. That's what Barry was just cutting out there. So that's that job done. Okay guys, we've just come here to sawmill locally. I'm going to see if they want these nice pieces of oak. Quite a few people on the videos have said, why are we chipping up this really nice stuff? Do we not make boards out of it? And this is a good example here of a couple of really nice oaks that we're going to try and swap for slabwood that they've got. which we can then chip. So I'll go find Alan. I think I can see him over there on the little forks, and we'll see what he wants, see what we can do here. Okay guys, they got plenty of timber in here. I've come here before chipping. We're just going to try and see if we can make a bit of space. Pop them down over here, and that over there, slab, what I'm hoping I can get back in return. Might be. Okay, so that's the first bundle in. I haven't got a massively large trailer here, but we'll just see if we can grab a few more. Alan's just carting them back up and down. Okay guys, that's a bit better. We've got a nice full load in there in this trailer. I think we've got 6 or so bundles in that. So that's a nice swap for those nice oaks that we had. And we can chip these the next time we get the chipper in. Alright, just give it pat that down. No, that seems alright. Yeah, that's brilliant. Okay guys, we got these piles back here from the sawmill, so they can go through the chipper next time. Most of them are just what they call slabwood, which is when they take the sides off. You can see here, and they just cut sort of the round corners off to make them nice and square, so that they can then produce, I don't know, planks or battens or whatever they're doing with it. Sometimes you actually get some really nice pieces of wood. So yeah, this one's here nice and square. There's some actually quite nice little bits and pieces there. if someone wanted to sort of pick through them, there'll actually be some nice stuff in there. You know, nice boards over there I can see, but I think we'll probably just throw it through the chipper the next time. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed watching. If you like that, just hit the subscribe button. We're almost up to 200 subscribers, so we are on a roll. Okay, cheers now, bye.